Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we bring to you tonight a tale of tales. Great Heist of 1944. New York City was having one of its worst winters anyone had seen for years. Frozen dogs stood still, like ice sculptures on the side of the road. Women cried far more than they usually do. The police officers had to stock up on ice climbing gear. Alcohol was still legal. Times were tough. One night, at the Empire Museum of Pseudoscience, there was a break-in. The alarms were set off, but by the time the manager showed up, no one was to be seen. I was on my usual beat, cruising like a beached whale on a Saturday night. The snow was thick. Nobody was going anywhere quick. Got the call at 1:43 a.m. There was a B&E, but no one knew it would turn into something much larger than that. I arrived at the museum at 2:01 a.m. The manager was standing out front, shivering like a madman, strung out on reefer. Hello? Sir, I'm Officer Brown. Can you tell me what happened here?
Whoa. It seems we've had a break-in. I haven't had a chance to take a look at what was stolen. As soon as I got here, I reported the break-in.
Well, we better take a look then. Let's go inside.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Looks like a lot of glass has been broken in here. Why don't you turn the lights, bub, so we can get a better look?
No! This can't be real. How would they know? There's no way.
Calm down, damn it! What are you rattling about?
Long ago, in a time filled with magic, mystery, and gods that walked among men, in an ancient kingdom before its downfall, ruled a great king, King Gigantica. This was a feared man, for he carried a mighty sword known as Quake. According to this legend, the sword granted the owner the power of the gods and the bravery of a lion. The king had become sick with power and began sacrificing citizens in the name of his name. The king bathed in their blood, believing that it would make him immortal. But King Gigantica failed to see what hidden among his citizens were pure gods. They saw what power had done to this man and what it had turned him into. So the two gods crafted items. One was a small egg made from the bones of the sacrificed. The other item was a small music box. The two gods used these items to strip King Gigantica of his power and forever enslaved him in that egg, forever tormented by the ones he sacrificed.
That's quite the story, guy. From that story, I would assume that those items are the ones that got stolen.
Exactly. We must find these items before they get into the wrong hands, officer.
Keep your panties on. I know a couple guys who can help us with this investigation. So, that's how a small B&E turned into something else. Wasn't really the one. with fairy tales, but I could see in the manager's eyes that he was pretty scared. It wasn't exactly my flavor, so I contacted his two buddies I knew from back in the day. I wasn't exactly sure of the titles. Word got around. They knew how to scrape the shit off the fan. One was named Roger Royce. He was a man I met in London on a training seminar. He was classy and cool-headed, but I didn't always have his marbles in the right places. The other guy I met through Roger. It was Timmy T. He was a bit high-strung, and it was something he hated at some point all the time. No matter where he was, I placed a call at a local station. Oh, Bertha, she was still working in the front desk. Still looking as hot as a New York pizza on a summer's day. The call went through, and I was told that the two buddies of mine would be arriving in a couple hours. I decided to take a quick nap, and then head out to pick them up.
We interrupt tonight's program with some breaking news. Live at the scene, we have Dick Johnson. Dick, what do you got for us?
Well, Tom, we got ourselves a tragic story. Apparently, two young men have seemed to get themselves caught in a standoff with the police. We aren't quite sure as to why these two men have their guns cocked and loaded, but they seem ready to unload on everyone, Tom.
Dick, how big is it? Are they?
Tom?
How big are the guns, Dick?
Well, Tom, it's a bit dark out here on this cold night, but they look like small pistols. Nothing these men in blue can't handle. I just hope they don't choke when these boys are rocked.
Were those shots, Dick? Dick?
Tom, it seems that the police have returned fire. That's quite the firefight, Tom. Officer! Officer! Can I ask you a few questions about what's going on here?
Make it quick, paper pusher.
Thank you, officer. I understand that those two young men have got themselves in quite the pickle. What's the story behind that?
Well, kid, this ain't Beverly Hills here. This place is full of low-life scum. You see all these apartments? The scary type of disease, we call it low-life trash junkies. Those two lovebirds up there, they got in a tango with two other lovebirds. We've been pushing this smack around these parts. So we got orders from the chief. Take 'em in or take 'em down. Don't matter which way. Bing, bang, boom, we're out of here.
Well, folks, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Our boys in blue are ready to go. Hard on those boys. Those boys' bottoms will be aching after the police get in there quick and dry. Luckily, there's no rain thanks to tonight's forecast by our very own weatherman, Jack Softon.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
The alarm I set went off, and it was time to go. The guys, it was set to land at the George Washington Airport. In a matter of minutes, I dressed, shined my brass, grabbed my keys, and got into my car. was just as cold as ever. The cold was so bad, it was making my bones ache. Pulled out the smoke, and I lit it. I'd given him smoking a couple years back, but to be honest, I just got so bored. I started smoking again as I drove through that snowy road, and the smell of a cigarette lingered in the icy air. I started thinking of all these thoughts, all these memories I had with Roger and Timmy T. See, those two jokesters, they would definitely bring some life back to this old crusty town. I arrived at GW airport just in time to see these two jokesters waiting in the cold, shivering. Hey boys, it's good to see you. I'm in the car before you lose your nose.
Well, look who it is, Timmy T. If it isn't our old friend, Officer Brown.
Hello, Mr. Brown. It's a pleasure seeing you again after all this time.
I must concur with my colleague here. It is remarkable how pleasurable it is to see you again, old chap. Thank you for saving us from our icy deaths.
Roger.
As soon as we got the call, we were on our way immediately.
Immediately.
Indeed.
Well, it's good to see you guys too. Hope the trip wasn't too bad.
As I say, Roger, it was quite the ride. You know I'm awfully afraid of flying.
Yes.
I'm frightened of flying.
Yes, Timmy T, but it was the fastest way we could get to our old lad here. From the sound of the call, it seems to be in quite the trouble.
Quite the trouble indeed.
Indeed, quite the trouble. Officer Brown.
Well, guys, let's get down to business. Right here, there's a B&E.
Oh, breakfast and eggs. I'm too late.
Oh,
Roger.
yes, and of course a hot cup of tea. I can taste it now, Timmy T.
Me too.
Guys, please, I'm referring to breaking and entering.
Of course. Don't mean to mislead you, Officer Brown. Just I haven't had any breakfast this morning. Mind you, I get a little. It comes from down within, you know. Of course.
He gets hungry. He gets wise.
You have to understand.
Alright, well, the B&E took place at a local museum and spoke with the manager. Pointed out the 3 items that were stolen. 1, an ancient sword. 2, an egg. And 3, some sort of music box.
Ah, yes. I recall that tale quite clearly. Are these the same items from the story of the king and the gods?
Well, I was never told the name of the story, but it seemed like a shot right between the eyes. Glad you know the tale, because, to be honest, I ain't telling the stories,
Well,
guys.
honestly, I remembered. I was told to it as a child. Well, honestly, then there's no time for reminiscing, though. No time at all.
Well, boys, here we are. Empire Museum of Pseudoscience. Huh. I don't believe I've ever seen one of these yet, Roger.
Neither have I, Timmy T. Shall we go take a look, Ski?
Hello? Officer? Is that you?
I told you, Bob. You can go home now. Just need the key. An investigation to carry out and we don't need. You're in the way. Unscribe him, kitty cat, before he gets scratched.
Well, he's quite the sprinter. Look at that man run. Simply amazing.
Roger, let's get on with this. We need to start searching for the clues.
Calm down, Timmy T. I was just simply complimenting on the gracefulness of that man's form.
Well, Roger, I do apologize. It's damn cold, I told you. I should have packed that basket jacket of mine.
Oh, Timmy T. You and your self-profound fashion sense is absolutely preposterous.
Guys, please, move on. It begins. It's not this investigation already.
Of course. Timmy T, do you see that reflection over there?
Roger? Let me get a bit closer. What is that?
Why, that looks to be a timepiece.
A what?
Oh, you know, Timmy T, a watch.
Let me take a look, Roger. It sounds like it's still ticking.
Well, Timmy T, you know what this means, right?
Don't tell me you're gonna try and pawn that thing, Roger.
Of course not, Timmy T. I would never do such a thing.
I do remember that one time when we were vacationing in the Orient.
No time for reminiscing, Timmy T. We have ourselves a clue.
Boys, did you find anything over there?
Well, old chap, it seems we found ourselves our first clue.
Hand it over, Roger. Let me take a look. Oh, yes, I've seen this mark before. Look, I have the same mark on my watch, too.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Look, guys, I know a place close to us that sells these watches. It's an old shop owned by an old fella. The shop owner goes by the name of Jeffron. Let's blow this popsicle joint and check out the shop. Jeffron might know who we sold this watch to.
Why, if it isn't my old pal, Officer Brown, you're looking to get your watch fixed up or maybe some more jewelry for your little pet?
Hey, buddy boy. We're here because of investigation.
Okay.
We found this at the crime scene.
Huh?
The watch has a mark on it. We know it came from the shop. Who'd you sell it to, buddy boy?
Let me take a look here. Okay. Here we are. Gentlemen, looks like I sold this particular watch to a man named Patrick Patterson.
Oh, wow. He's have an address written down there.
I don't know if I'm allowed to give you his address.
I'm a goddamn cop, Jeffron. Let me see that.
Hey, come on, you can't just...
Let me take you down to the station, buddy boy. Cruising like a bat out of hell. The boys and I made it. Mr. Patterson's apartment. The place was so old. It smelled of mold. On top of that, I could smell chicken salad sandwiches of the caboose. We finally made it to Patrick's apartment on the top floor, number 290 B.
Hello?
Yeah, hello,
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, can you open this door? This is Officer Brown.
Sounds like he's making a run.
They're gonna run for it. Step back, boys. My foot do the talking. Oh, wow. This goddamn door. It's giving me a hard time, boys.
Let me take a look here. I used to be able to open a lock with a chicken bone and a lighter.
Oh, I smell plenty of chicken salad. Pretty sure someone could be out with that.
Just a joke, Mr. Officer Brown. Alright. Let's see him. Pull out this. See, pull out the old piece. Just put it in the old opening there. Just fill in here, a little bit of that. Slide it on over here. See? Just jiggle this a bit. We'll just rub it up a little bit along this little gear here. Tweak this. And there we are. The old door's
work,
open.
Roger.
Thank you, Timmy T. You know, I really put a lot of pride into everything I set my heart on. I remember this one time.
What time?
Ugh, you damn Dave.
Roger, are you okay, mate?
Fine, Timmy T. Just a bit scuffed up, that's all.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look inside.
Let's go.
It looks like dogs in here, Roger.
Indeed, looks like the old chap had some hard lines.
This bugger seems to be quite the reader. Just look at these books. The Quest Before the Time. Ginger Snaps and the Great Wall.
Uh-huh.
The King and the Gods.
Yes. Whoa, wait. What was that last one?
Ginger Snaps and the Great Wall.
No, Timmy T, the one after that. I swear, sometimes.
Oh, the King and the Gods. That's the story, right?
Exactly. Oh, this is brilliant. Freeze. Hands in the sky. Easy, Timmy T. Just do what the man says. We'll get out of this one. We always do. You know I remember this.
Shut your whole mouth. Do you ever stop talking?
Well...
I said shut it, you cookie-eating, tea-drinking motherfuckers.
Leg it! Get it! Come, Timmy T! Oh, yeah.
Looks like we might be safe here.
Oh, thank God we escaped.
I got you now, pansies.
Jeez. Got it. Well, looks like the same news of a walk-in.
In God's name, where are we? What have you done with Officer Brown? And again, where in the bloody hell are we?
You little shitheads had no idea I was in on it the whole time. Ha ha.
Well, no. We just met right before you stuck a gun to our heads.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's me, the manager.
What?
The manager of what?
Of the goddamn museum, you idiots.
Ah, of course, of course.
Damn it.
You know what? That's right, Nancy boy. Just walk off.
Oh. Okay, you see? We got a plan, you see? Really easy to, you see? We got us have this sword. Ha-ha!
Yeah.
Hold on.
We see it.
No, we don't see you ugly bastard. All we know is that you nicked that sword, some egg in a music box. Are you up your trolley? You're babbling like a madman. Ah! We got something smart guy, eh? Right? Patrick? Patrick! Come here, damn it!
I got the thing, boss.
All right, boys. Get ready for a little fun.
What are you doing with that contraption? Wait.
Just a little shock therapy.
Stop this, you goons! You're going to kill them!
Let's go for another round.
Why are you doing this?
Long ago, in a time filled with magic, mystery, and gods that walked among men, in an ancient kingdom before its downfall, ruled a great king, King Gigantica. This was a feared man, for he carried a mighty sword known as Quake. According to the legend, the sword granted the owner the power of the gods and the bravery of a lion. The king had become sick with power and began sacrificing citizens in the name of his name. The king bathed in the blood, believing that it would make him immortal.
Yes, we know the damn story.
Do you really think you can gain some mystical powers from a hard-boiled egg and a sword? You tossers, you wankers, you willy gobbling asses! I swear if I get my... You damn bastards!
Bloody hell. Where are we now, Roger? Roger!
Timmy D? Jimbo Dean? I told you I only take 3 shots of whiskey and then back to the hop shimmy shing.
Roger! Can you hear me? I'm so glad you're alive.
Well, when I first met you, Ginny, I was arse over elbows for ya.
What?
Arse over tits. We shall never come back to the States, mate.
Well, there's no time for,
reminiscing? I know, Timmy D. Where are we?
Seems that we've been tied to these chains. Roger, you know how much I hate chains.
I know, Timothy, I know, but there must be some way out.
I don't know, Roger. I think this might be it.
Oh, poppycock.
Well, boys, looks like our little tea party is up again. Ah! Magic, bring us over here. Since you two know the story so well, I bet you what happened next.
You will bathe in our blood and become immortal.
Yes, yes. Patrick, here, take this on.
With pleasure, boss.
Wait. Hey, Pat. What? Patty whack. Never dug a bone. So man ain't going home.
Damn it, not this idiot.
I thought you got rid of this guy. The 2 dumb bags. Yeah, dumb bags. Left the trail so long. That's no Gretel. They shoved a lollipop up your poop holes.
Enough with these ridiculous analogies. I'm going to finish this once and for all.
That's what happens when you bring a mythical sword to a cockfight. You know what I'm alive, copper?
This just in. We have reports of a firefight has just broken out in a warehouse just down the street from Jeff Rott's famous jewelry store. Live on the scene, we have Dick Johnson. Dick?
Thank you, Tom. I'm here live at the scene. There seems to be a huge gun battle there in town. The reports that all started after a simple B&E at a local museum.
Dick?
That's how a simple B&E turned into one of the bloodiest gunfights in New York I'd seen for years. I was promoted to lieutenant and was given a nice office with a view to kill. These guys, Roger and Timmy T, were admitted to a local hospital. They'd taken a lot of heat in the investigation. It's a shame I never got a chance to thank them before they hit the road. As for Bertha, she was one hot bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, just ready to get marinated on.